Alright guys, this is part 2 of the General Tso recipe. If you didn't see part 1, here's a link. This video will be all about wine pairing. The reason I'm doing this in 2 parts is because wine pairing is a niche topic and I want to go a little deeper on the subjects with you guys who are wine enthusiasts like me. Now let's go into the topic. Here we have a nice General Tso. And pairing this with wine can be a little bit tricky. In general, this dish is bittersweet and spicy. And with spicy food, we need to avoid high level of alcohol in wine because the high level of alcohol and the spicy will build up and you will end up having a fire in your mouth. One of the General Tso main component is soy sauce. So we want to avoid bitterness in the pairing because pairing bitterness with bitterness will enhance all the bitter in the food and it will be very unpleasant. Instead, we'll go with an acidic wine with sweetness and fruit. So that being said, here's my suggestion for pairing. So my first choice will be sparkling wine because most of the sparkling wine will be able to hold on the spiciness of the General Tso. So first you can obviously go with a champagne, but it's very expensive. Or you can go with a cava. This is a sparkling Spanish wine. It's fairly inexpensive and it's simple in flavor. This is a great palate cleanser because the bubble will scrub all the sauce, the thickness of your tongue. And nothing adds more fun and excitement like popping a bottle of bubbles. Then you can use a Gamay Beaujolais, and the style of this wine is very similar to Pinot Noir with light body but more fruitness. This means the sweet and spicy sauce will have the light juiciness to move in tandem with the heat and the red fruit to go with the sweetness of the dish. The fried chicken will pair just fine with the high acidity in this wine. And Gamay from Beaujolais tend to have a little bit of earthiness which will work very well with the Gamay aspect of the dark chicken. My next suggestion is a Zinfandel. It's fruity with blueberry, raspberry, cherry notes, and the fruitiness in this wine will go super well with the sweetness in this dish. One of the General Tso main ingredient is soy sauce, and the smoky notes in the Zinfandel at the end will complement the soy sauce just perfectly. And if you choose a Zinfandel, make sure the level of alcohol is low because high alcohol and spicy food doesn't mix well. The heat will just build up in your mouth. And finally, my personal choice, and maybe the most obvious one, will be a nice Riesling. General Tso have a heavy sauce and that Riesling crisp acidity gonna rip through, allowing all the chicken tender flavor to come out. You can use a half dry or dry Riesling depending on your preference. Full of citrus flavor, that Riesling balance out the spiciness of the dish and keep your mouth refreshed in between bites. Alright, I did a lot of talking right now and my mouth is a little bit parched, so let's try this, shall we? That is a very nice color. So on the nose, I have a hint of petrol, honey, and citrus notes, of course. And on the palate, it's mineral, there's fresh acidity, and I have pears notes. And there's a nice body for a white wine from Alsace. Alright, now, the pairing. So after heating this, there's some heaviness here, of course, and so if I take a bite of this and then drink the wine, it's perfect. because we have the heaviness of the General Tso here, and when I drink the Riesling, it brings so much freshness in my mouth, it gives a break in between bites. Alright, so if you like that video, hit the like button, and please let me know in the comment if you like me to go deeper with the wine pairing. See you soon!